G'day, it's Guesty here to talk a little bit about Owner Trebles. Now, Owner's a company that's been around for 50 years. Japanese quality is what it's all about, and I think there's almost 50 processes that go into every Owner hook. And when you're fighting a big fish or that trophy fish, you've got to have the confidence that that hook's gonna stay in there, it's not gonna straighten, it's gonna have great penetration, and it's gonna help you land that trophy fish. Now, there's a huge range of trebles, whether you're chasing trout, bream or bass, tiny little fine ones to suit all those little hard-body lures that you love throwing around. And when you get into barra, things like barra fishing and flathead fishing, that's that next size treble again, slightly bigger fish, so you need those stronger hooks. And what Owner does, they have a range, and when you look at the packets there, it's got 4 times or 3 times or 2 times. That talks about the strength. For example, if I'm chasing really big barra, GTs, mackerel, I'd be looking at that STX 56 hook. So that's a taft wire hook, and it's specifically designed for those really big fish. On the other end of it, if I'm chasing a rainbow trout on 1 or 2 kilo gear, I'd want a 36. So that much finer hook. It's going to have really good hook penetration without a lot of drag pressure. Pretty windy today. I'm glad I'm not on the water at the moment. But look, I always look back at some of the spectacular fish we've caught on Real Action. And I know my mate Barney, anyone who's watched the TV show would have seen Barney fishing away there. And at one point his PB barra was this long, and we managed to hook him up to some fantastic fish in the timber where you've got to lock that drag up and those fish are jumping and throwing their head around, and you're really relying on the best in hooks to make sure that you're going to land that fish. And it doesn't matter what lure you buy, I think you've got to look at the hooks. Don't be afraid, change the rings, change the trebles, and that's where Owner's quality comes into play. But I remember Barney catching a metre 27 barra, and at the time he's getting smoked around in a big impoundment, and the one thing that he was happy about, he knew the hooks were set and he knew he could rely on those hooks.